Hi, I'm Dave Machine. Today I'm going to take some drums that I had from an old project that I didn't really like the rest of the project, so I'm just going to take out the drums, I'm going to shove them into my Octatrack and see what I can come up with. I think I'm probably going to maybe sample a cassette today. Let's see how we go. Right, so this is the project in Bitwig. What I'm going to do is just bounce out the drum pattern. Now you can see there I only got halfway through. That's because we need to set the scale, but we don't want all of them to be half, we want the rest of them to be normal. So to do that we go to function bank, scale mode is per track. So now all of our tracks we can have independent scales and page numbers and everything, but the master is still on the 4 pages, so I'm hoping that it will only turn. Yeah, it should work. 2009. It's when I first got into cassettes. Weed Diamond. Some lo-fi woozy type stuff that we can use for pads, maybe. It's kind of fun. Alright, let's just record that. Let's see what happens. So that's kind of cool. We got some droney bits. And the bass kicks out a little bit. I really like that bit there. Let's just try putting in some sort of pattern by hand. There's so many things on the Octatrack that I know that I want, and then I just can't be bothered to work them out, so I just ignore it and I just work around it. So I'll just have to look up metronome and then it'll be there. No, it's not. Flashbacks to when I didn't know how to use this, and then I just saw a whole page that made no sense in the Octatrack where it's just going on about trigless trigs and see, to me the page 3 is the starting one. Now I could re-record this, but I know that there's a way to shuffle everything along. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 30, 31. I think that's it. Whoa. There we go.
These 3 will start flashing and then you can...
Okay. Let's try it. Apparently you do function and then these 2. There we go. And then MIDI. So that should accept it. I love it when things work. I'm just going to press these. Alright, now I'm going to press play on the Octatrack and just hope and pray that it sounds nice. Okay, it's not terrible. It's not fitting it exactly, but what I want to do is sample it onto the Octatrack. What I could also do, I just thought about this, we could also set up a B section. So I could have the A section play and then the B section play. Then that could give us a bit more variation. Alright, I think the notes kind of work with it. It's a slightly discordant but in a nice way, but I want to bring a bit of rhythm to the sample. So what I'm going to do is put an LFO on it. I think we need some sort of like pad sound. Okay. Let's see if we can find any other kind of sprinkly bits of synthesizer that we can use for this. So I think it just needs a little bit of ear candy to make it a bit more interesting. Strangely, that doesn't sound too bad. We want something to stand out. That's kind of fun. You want to stick to genre a little bit, but then you also want to have something that people don't expect, because that's where the originality comes in, and that's where the fun is. So when in doubt, just chuck in one of those, because no one's doing that. It's probably a reason why they're not. So I'm looking at my scale here. We don't have to have whole pages. We can just have 8. So then what I want to do is just chuck some on here. So this one I've got 59%. This one I've got coming on the first of every third. I might also change the send of each of them. So this one's only got a little, maybe let's just do 0 on that one. Okay, and then we got this one, which we can have coming on, let's say, maybe we have this a different pitch. We've got a good amount of bits. Let's try and add something else now. Maybe something that's like a bit like non-melodic, because everything's quite melodic. I like that. I just want to play it in by hand, so I've gone to my slots menu. So I'm just going to try and record this in. Nope. How do I do it? Because when I'm doing, it's not saving the timing, it's just saving the trigger. So yeah, that's why I have to change the hold. It's a bit confusing. It's kind of fun. Right, so I'm going to go into a scene, scene 10. I'm going to change, this is on the 303. So I'm going to allow it to control the filter. Allows you to do these nice builds. That's cool. I was thinking this is a very strange song, but I think it's coming together. Maybe let's find a vocal. It's funny when you find one that you've used in a song, because it just triggers off this bit in your brain. You're like, oh, I remember using that. I like the rhythm of it. I just need to find the right vocal. These Norman Cook ones are ridiculous. Let's do my initials.
C D.
Let's do Dave Machine.
Z D D
This goes hard. Alright. silly with this one. I've got an idea. This is truly silly. Let's chuck an A in there, and then that would be.
D.